chance to appreciate them. So I just want us, now that today is Moi Day, to wapatie makofi ya kilo kwanza, and then we can continue.
We are going to clap our hands and we want to appreciate you for the good thing that you have done. And we have got our traditional way that we have been doing it. That is why he has requested me to do it. I'm not a politician, but we are used to it. So you should do clap 3 times. Yeah, so I'll be talking in between. So let us start. Let us test. 1. Tena. Asante sana. EU. Na Comesa. Kwa kutuletea maendeleo. Chap chap. Asante, fungua. And I'm very much grateful to EU and Comesa for giving me opportunity to spearhead the word of trade facilitation at Moyale border. I'm very much glad. In fast-tracking the process of infrastructure, for the total support that you have given in conjunction with the Border Management Committee, especially the KRA, the host, I'm very much grateful. Not forgetting the EU and Comesa. You have done so much, a lot for Moyale people. Moyale is a gateway to Kenya. And we really need your help. And more has to become. It doesn't mean that the contract has ended and it will stop my duty of serving the business community of Moyale, especially the small-scale cross-border traders. I will not rest until the STR will go through. And that's my prayer. And having the champion lady, Madam Catherine, and the likes of units and the rest, and the session manager, in conjunction with the DCC and the security committee, I'm sure we'll deliver. We'll deliver. Just have a trust on us and keep pushing more for us, Moyale. Thank you.
Thank you very much. My name is Catherine Kithinji from State Department for Trade in Comesa Focal Point for Kenya. Moyale border point is obviously not meeting. We expect much more trade between Kenya and Ethiopia, and that is why we are doing the trade facilitation projects to make sure that we get maximum trade between Kenya and our neighbor Ethiopia. The government, in support of Comesa and the EU, are planning to put up a big solar panel to make sure that we have enough power for the one-stop border post, and maybe it can be shared within the region, within the neighborhood, so that when we are importing, we don't have to import power anymore from Ethiopia. We can use the solar panels to do the work that the electricity does from Ethiopia. When we remove a lot of human dealing with paperwork, we automate the work through either e-single window or e-certificate of origin. It will move things faster, and the traders will be facilitated faster and in real time, so that the trade will be faster, and it will save a lot of money in the processes.
All right, thank you.
Thank you.
So my name is Mshuka Kamwela. I'm the EDF Program Manager at Comesa Secretariat. So we are here today to witness the progress that has been made. We have a sub-delegation agreement with Kenya government, and the sub-delegation agreement allows for Kenya to process their own implementation. So we as Comesa only facilitate, guide to make sure that they're following the rules and procedures, particularly when it comes to procurement and all that. So even when it comes to coming up with specifications of what is required at the border to facilitate trade effectively and efficiently, this is done and owned by the Kenyan government. So it was a very robust process where we had very key stakeholders from different border agencies, from the government of Kenya, who sat together, look at all the requirements, the specifications, and see how in real time these processes will work when the infrastructure come into place. So to see that progress has been made in terms of the ablution block, which will also not only facilitate crossing of the border by the trucks, but also cross-border traders themselves, it makes a lot of sense that it will facilitate trade not only for the trucks but also for the cross-border traders, and that will also boost trade not only between Ethiopia and Kenya but also in the Comesa region. Comesa's core objective and vision is to facilitate trade within all the Comesa member states so that there is a very seamless regional integration in the region. Thank you. Kenya, the good news about Kenya is it is already joined the free trade agreement, and because free trade agreement we cannot work only by having it on one side. So Comesa has engaged very closely with Ethiopia. We are having a lot of consultative meetings with Ethiopia. We are also helping and facilitating meetings between Ethiopia and Kenya so that they agree on the terms that would help to effectively facilitate trade between the two countries, and that will also help Ethiopia to join the FTA, because that is the only way that Ethiopia can also enjoy the preferential treatment that is there in the FTA. So all those processes in terms of the technical support, the financial support, we are doing that with the Ethiopian government. So as we speak right now, there is a team that is in Ethiopia working on some of the technical components that requires them to join the FTA. And once that is done, we'll make sure that it successfully achieves the bilateral trade facilitation between the two countries.
Thank you. Program Manager at the European Union delegation to Zambia and Comesa. So we are here today at Moyale to witness the progress made under the sub-delegation agreement between Comesa and the government of Kenya. So one of the achievements is the installment of the transshipment shades, the port health labs, the mini labs as well for SPS products, and as well as smart gates coming. So all this will allow to reduce delay for truckers crossing borders from both sides of the border. So we are very happy to be here to witness all these equipments and also infrastructure that have been put in place. Thank you. Thank you. So the delay is very important. Time is money, as we know. So the more time the trucks spend at the borders, the more money they have to pay. And this can be trickled down to the consumers in the end. So the time that they gain by e-single windows is that it's automated. There's not the human aspect that sometimes delay the procedures. And also when you talk about the labs, as it was mentioned, instead of sending the samples to Nairobi, it's all processed here at the border. So this allowed them to gain time and money at the same time. So the amount of the equipment is approximately 207 million Kenyan shillings. So the time frame is that by the end of the year, 2024. Thank you.